Alright, what we're doing right now is we got this contraction here that crushes cans. And
it's been around for a bit.
Yeah. We're just having a little too much fun with it. You guys are about to find out here in the video. Right now we got a can loaded up into it. The operator is getting ready to fire the shot. It's loaded. And fire! We are cleared. Loading. Fire! Another round. Load. Fire! Alright. Alright. Basically, we had a bag and the tote right here full of cans. We are now down to 1, 2, 3.
Very minimal.
11 cans counting this one I'm getting ready to load in. So, yeah, we've been at this
for a little bit.
I would say we've probably been at it for about almost an hour. And we probably did over about 200 to 300 cans. Give or take.
And goofing off, not seriously and shit.
Yeah. Loading. Fire! I am dead! Yeah, he's really getting pleasure out of shooting me.
That sounds totally wrong.
Loading. Kill him.
You're supposed to say fire.
Well, kill him, fire, same thing.
Ready.
Loading. Fire! You killed it.
It's flat now.
Loading. And fire! She did.
Reloading.
Loading. Fire! Poor little guy. Loading. Fire! Man, he had so long to live yet. Poor little feller. Fire!
Oh, we have a drop.
The gun has too much power.
We're knocking everything off the shelf.
You killed the poor little can.
It's flat.
Okay, now we're loading up a Dr. Pepper. Loading. Fire! He did. Poor little feller. Austin Flowers. I'll bury you. Big Red. Loading. Need me to hold it?
I got it.
Fire! Poor little feller.
He fell in the
so long
bucket.
to live. Makes me sad watching these poor guys die. Oh, now we got a mug. Root beer. Would you like a beer?
Made of pure root.
It's loaded. Fire! Poor little feller. We are empty. We're out of ammo.
Out of ammo.
Out of ammo.
What'd I pay you for?
Hey, you're the one that didn't got the ammo. We got cats trying to sneak in on us. We got some assassins.
Yeah, cats.
Well, no, but
Alright. I don't remember loading this to the tubes. I probably forgot or whatever the heck because my memory's shit. Also, I'm obviously the cameraman if you couldn't figure that out by now. I don't care if you get pissed, and I don't care either. Just a simple board, screw, and metallic plate contraption. Took some angle bar Sawed it up. Yes, I can't speak. Forgive me not. Turned them into turning hinges. Put this bolt, some washers through there. Put some screws in that side, wood screws. Did the same at here at the what I'm going to call the piston joint, which is this bad thing is the piston. This is the conrod. This is obviously the force lever. I'll just give her a good jab. And no, that's not a crack. And no, the duct tape is not doing anything. This here is the other component, the main hinge. If my co-worker out there would quit making so much flipping racket, I can explain a little bit more. But basically a screw, I've got these two locked together. Yeah, there's a washer here, a washer between my points there, the washer there, if you can see it. I got my an insert here on the bottom and on the top. I'm using these as locking nuts because once you squish them together, you grab them here, grab the other, lock them together, they kind of force apart. Focus, you bleep. You may not be able to see it, whatever. A busted hinge that somehow got broken. I'm not going to point at certain people at this point because reasons. Obviously, Philly head screws up in there. They go down as far as I could turn them at that particular time by hand when I made this thing. Here's the other part of the hinge if you're curious. Yes. Reuse, recycle. Hell yeah. Alright, this, I guess, 6x6. If I can't measure, that's my fault, not yours. This came from somewhere, I can't tell you where it come from, I don't know either. 2x4 came from an old factory that bellied up and didn't pay me. We'll get into that some other year when I finally upload another video. Same, no, that's a different board maybe. This come from a pallet, obviously. Let me get off my messed up legs here. This is the internals of the bore. Let me get the pistone out of the way. This big metallic plate, obviously anchored down by screws. It's there to keep the cans from damaging the board way too much. And on the pistone, obviously, or the ram head, or whatever you want to call it, I'm going to call it the piston. I got a metal plate there. I got nailed square up in there. And the reason why this hasn't rotted away is because there's plenty of lube on this beep, and I don't have a good error 404. I can't figure out what I'm going to say next, but I don't care. These are yeah, I'm jumping around. And more angle brackets, they're screwed in. I don't know if you can barely see through the rust. There's a screw. I think that's a, yep, that's a screw. There's a screw, and there's a screw. Looks like there's a screw there. What happened to this one? I couldn't tell you. I guess I didn't do it. Gonna back up a bit. Assembly. Obviously, this is the core. These are the pallet wood I was talking about. There's another set on the other side. I'll show you here in a bit. 2 screws here, 4 screws there, more down here, and the main plate, which is held on by 4 screws itself. I'll close her up a bit. I'm going to give you a brief under look for, and if you want to grab that bucket, you can probably see through the dust and the oil and all that. There's screws down here too. And that little piece of metal is where the bucket Tiro goes hanging out. He likes his spot there. He's really content. Never complains.
Right? I like the worker.
And, yeah, obviously the worker. This setup, as when I constructed it, is held in by this poor old little, I guess not so little, bench vise that's been sitting here. Came from the same place that I took these other parts from. I ain't gonna complain about free stuff, you know, especially when the boss ain't paying me nothing. And then I just got alignment screws. They've kind of gotten out of the way. They keep this at a certain height while I'm tightening the jaws down. I got them on both sides. These screws, I don't remember why I put those there. That one, same thing, don't remember. This here, and a screw over there. Before I done cocked her up. Now let's flip that over. It's obviously supposed to go the opposing way, but this was all one piece at one point. Why there's a hole there and there, can't tell you. But since most of this was done by one person, I'd load the canners up in there, cock this back, drop them on there, give her a good smash. They'll fall down in that hole, and where'd the bucket go? Well, they'll go into the bucket. Well, if they jam, which does happen, the rod of them jamming comes down in here, fondles the can a bit, knocks it in the hole, bada bing, bada boom. You probably still can't hear me no more. And yes, my poor old shed, since I haven't been out since the wreck, damn the wreck, has gotten a little crowded.
Mm-hmm.
But that's beside the point.
Fix that.
We're going to fix that, hopefully sometime this year. Like
Yes.
we were going to do last year, but I kind of fell into car versus scooter, and me bounced right off the dang car.
But then his
Stuff.
partner in crime kind of
Yeah, you don't need to explain that.
had a little accident.
Well, I guess this is the end of the video. Yes, I steal some of these words from other comments. Yes, I'm alone. I don't care. Oh, I see you later.
Deuces.